Hello everyone, I'm Don Heilman, and today I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to change a green screen background to any background of your choice using FX Photokey 4 Pro. Let's first start off by taking a look at our original image. To create this image I used three lights. I used a hair light, a key light, and a fill light. My hair light was set at f4, my key light was at 5.6, and my fill light was at f2.0. I had my camera set at f5.6 at 125th of a second at 200 ISO. I didn't use any additional lighting on the background. The only lights that were lighting the background were the overhead fluorescent lights in the conference room. Also, if you notice, the background's not 100% perfect. There's some wrinkles in the background, and there's also a hot spot above from the hair light. This is not a problem with FX Photokey 4 Pro. It's very forgiving and it does a great job at giving a clean knockout every time. Next, let's take a look at the image with the background we are going to use today. Everything done to this image was done within Photokey 4 Pro. If you notice, I added a cast shadow from the subject onto the brick wall, and I added a vignette to the photo. The cast shadow adds realism to the photo, and the vignette directs the viewer's eyes to the subject. So let's get started. The first thing that we need to do is set our canvas size for this project. You could do that simply by clicking on the Canvas tab, and then you could choose between Portrait or Landscape. For this project, we're going to choose Landscape. We're also going to choose the Custom Preset, and we're going to set our width to 600 and our height to 480. The reason for this is anyone who is using a trial version of Photokey 4 Pro, there is a limitation to the file sizes you can work with while in the trial version. If you have the full version, you are not restricted to file sizes. As you can see in the preset, there's a lot of presets for 5x7, 8x10, 11x14. You can also custom create your size as well to fit any of your needs. To get started, we need to add our subject and our background. This can be done in one of two ways. You can either click on the Import button and select your subject, or you could do what I like doing, which is I like to drag and drop. You drag your subject into the foreground box and your background into the background box. Now that we have our subject and our background in our working palette, we could see that our subject is slightly bigger than what we want. The subject can be resized simply by clicking on the Position tab and coming to the center and just dragging. Once we get the subject the size we want, we can simply drag her into position. Now she looks a little bit big there. Let's make her just a hair smaller. And I think that looks just about right. Now that everything looks right, it's time to add some special effects. We're going to start off by creating a cast shadow on the wall behind the subject. And to do that, you click on Filters and then Shadow Cast. Now with the shadow cast, you can have a shadow cast to the right, to the left, or forward of the subject. We're going to pick to the left. Now I want to drag this around and kind of get this shadow right where I want it. Let's see here. I think that looks pretty good right there. And I think I want it just a little bit darker. About like that looks good. Finally, let's add a vignette to this photo. That can be done by clicking on the Effects tab. Right here is Vignette, and you could adjust the horizontal as well as the vertical stretch on it, and the feather, and the strength. I kind of like our image right there, and our image is done. Now, the nice thing about Photokey 4 Pro is if we come up to File and Save Project As, we can actually save this project, and then the next time, all of our settings such as the cast shadow and the vignette are already saved and ready to go. So we could replicate this image over and over with multiple clients. As you can see, we worked with an image that did not have a perfect background, but yet Photokey was able to perfectly knock out the background without us having to go in and play with any additional settings. If you look here under Key, there are a lot of different settings if you have a difficult image where you could play with the spill suppression, light wrap, color difference. So it has a lot of power, but in all honesty, Photokey easily knocks out the background and makes it quick and fast. And with being able to save this as a project, the next time we want to create this same image, say with another client, all we do is open the project and we do not have to go through all these steps again. All we have to do is drag and drop in our background and our subject and then resize and position them where we want, and all these effects will be done automatically. The files we use today can be downloaded at our website at www.chromaquest.com. I have included in the download section of our website all of the images we use today, as well as a trial version of Photokey 4 Pro and a project file for Photokey that includes all the settings we used on the image today. Photokey 4 Pro, as well as the background we use today, is available in our store. To view all of the items in our store, simply click on the store menu item on our website. Photokey 4 Pro is located in the software section of our store, and the background is located in the digital background section under the MDI category. We have several hundred backgrounds available for instant download. They are only $1.99 each, and every background is a high-res 8-inch by 10-inch TIFF file. Thank you again for watching our lesson on quickly changing backgrounds. Please check out our site often for new lessons. Also, if you would like to be kept informed of when we add new lessons, please sign up for our free newsletter. Once again, thank you for watching our lesson.